Hello you guys, welcome back to another video. Oh my gosh, you guys, I am so excited to be chit-chatting with you guys today. I truly feel like it's been such a long time that I've sat down and actually talked to you guys. A lot of my most recent videos, if you've been following me, have been my classroom setup and then a day in my life. So I haven't really gotten the chance to talk to you guys. So I figured that we'd do that today in this video. Alrighty guys, so today's video, you guys are going to bake with me and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a life update. I've noticed that we've been getting some subscribers to this channel, you guys. So if you are newly subscribed, thank you so much. If you have been subscribed, thank you for continuing to follow along this journey, you guys. I really just want to document my life and just have something to look back on. And so I'm just excited that you guys are here and you want to follow along with me. So today, you guys, like I said, we are going to bake and do a life update. So it is fall. Well, it's not officially fall, but today that I'm filming this is the 19th, and fall, I think it's either the 21st or the 22nd of September. So by the time y'all see this video, it should be fall. So because it's fall, I decided that we are going to do a traditional sugar cookie, but we're going to dye them orange. So let me gather my supplies and I'll come back. All right, you guys, I'm sorry. I feel like y'all are so close to me. All right, so I went ahead and I gathered my supplies. I have my good and trusty KitchenAid mixer. That mixer was actually my great-grandmother's, and this is all that I asked for once she passed away because we used to bake together. And so I'm excited to be pulling out her mixer today to bake with you guys. I also got some flour, some sugar, baking powder, baking soda, pure vanilla extract, some butter, which is still in the process of softening, but it's doing pretty good. And then I got some orange gel coloring to color our cookies. Ooh, I'm excited. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and first things first, I'm gonna open up my little recipe book and I'm gonna open up to the part where it says desserts. I did write this down because I have made these cookies before. However, I've never made these cookies with food colors, so I don't know how this is going to work, to be honest, but it should be okay because it's the gel food coloring, not the liquid one. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug up my mixer, and then I'm gonna dive into our first topic, you guys. So first off, like I mentioned before, there are a lot of new subscribers to this channel. And y'all, I am just so excited. I feel like a lot of you guys really came around when I started posting classroom videos, which I do want to clear this up. Although I love my career, I am not solely a teaching channel. When I have fun things going on in the classroom or in my work life, I will post to this channel. But that is not the main or the sole purpose of this channel. So hopefully I didn't disappoint you guys. Hopefully you guys like my personality and the information that I do provide enough to stay around. But if you just came around for teaching stuff, still leave those notifications on so that way you know when I do have teaching stuff come up. So that way you guys can chime in on those days. It won't be far and few, but it also won't be super frequent. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Hold on. All right, so I got my mixer all plugged up. It's telling me to mix my flour, baking soda, baking powder, and salt in a bowl. I'm gonna use a regular bowl for that, and I'll use my stand mixer for other stuff. Wow, you guys, I am clearly not a baker because I don't have all my stuff here and you can't see all my supplies. I'm sorry, I'll get better at it, I promise. But I am going to go ahead and light my Smells Like Fall candle, the Elephant in the Room Candle Company, which, if you don't know, this is my company. I do own and operate a candle company, and we'll actually get, well, you guys will get an update about that too. I have had this company, I established it in 2020. And I'll give you guys an update as far as that is concerned because, yeah. All right. So, for all my bakers out there who really bake and y'all about to come for me, I do not have a liquid measuring cup. I never have. Don't come for me. You know, just let me live. Just let me live. I know. I need to do better. Okay. So, first update, I wanted to just say, kind of give you like an update of who I am. Because again, like I said, a lot of subscribers may not have seen like my most recent all about me or whatever, like when I really picked up the channel. I think the most recent like all about me I've had, I would probably say it'll be like the Who Knows Me the Best, what I did with my cousin and my little brother, which I'll link up in the cards. If you haven't seen that, you might get a little bit more details about me. But long story short, my name is Nia, and I'm from South Jersey. I'm a teacher here, and I am currently 27 years old. But once this video releases, I'll be about 9 days, I think, away from my 28th birthday. So that's exciting. So yeah, I'm about to turn 28, which is, it's a big step for me to say that. Oh, I don't want to pack it in. I just want to smooth it out. Not a big step for me. I mean, obviously, like you're going to turn 28 at some point, prayerfully. But I just, like, y'all, I really just thought that I would be somewhere completely different by the time I turned 28. And so for me not to be there, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't want to say disheartening, but it's kind of just like, really? Like, I thought I would have did this and been here and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, my name is Nia, and I'm from South Jersey, and I typically make videos on YouTube, and I post them once a week on Thursdays about my life. So that's why I have like lifestyle on here, crafting when I get the chance to craft, and then traveling when I get the chance to travel. And so right now, a lot of like my life, like my lifestyle has been about like my teaching experience, like setting up my classroom, things like that. So that's why you guys got like a lot of those videos like most recently. However, I aspire to be a lot more than just a teacher and just, a person who's all about the classroom. So I guess that just kind of like sums up who I am. I am not a mommy yet, but I am a dog mommy to a little cute little puppy. I'll put him on the screen for you guys. That's my little baby. He is so cute. He's a hot mess, but that's my love. And yeah. So I guess we can move on to the next topic. And as we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and add my baking powder and my baking soda together. You guys, I am not even going to attempt to act like I am a baker. So the recipe that I'm following, I'll drop down below. If it doesn't come out good, don't blame me, okay? I'm trying to help, okay? Cool. All right, you guys, so next topic. I am going to touch on my work life first because, like I said, a lot of people are here because of my work life. So I am currently a preschool teacher, or pre-K teacher rather, in South Jersey. I previously taught kindergarten, first grade, and now I'm in pre-K, just strictly pre-K. And I'm excited about it. I love pre-K. I love how like their minds are just like still fresh and new, and they're like interested and actually engaged. And so I love pre-K. I love teaching it. This is going to be my first year teaching pre-K as a general ed teacher. It's just really interesting being on the general education side of things right now. To be quite honest, you guys, my classroom has been hopping. Like pre-Kers, they're 4, so they're already like on and popping. But it's even, I don't want to say even worse, but it's even the more like, interesting because like a lot of them have just now been to school for the first time in their life. So like they're getting adjusted, and so undoing a whole bunch of behaviors that they like may do at home. It's like very, very different. Again, previously to this, I've taught special ed pre-K, which is way different than general education pre-K, or I've taught, and should I say, kindergarten and first grade. And by that time, a lot of times they've already been to school before, and like they kind of have, for lack of a better term, like experience. Like, you know what I mean? Like they already have experience as to what to do. So like to come in and like have to teach them how to be experienced, that's a learning curve for me. So I don't want to say I'm going through it, you guys, but I'm definitely like exhausted every day. And I am learning so much along the way, but it's a good learning curve. I'm not mad at it, just trying to get used to it. I'm going to go ahead and mix these dry ingredients because I clearly can't multitask. So I'm going to mix these dry ingredients. I'm going to come back to you guys with the next topic. All right, so the next topic for me is business, my business topic. Now, if you guys do not know, I do own a small candle company, which I currently have been on hiatus. Like I have not produced anything. I have not posted anything about the company in probably like, I don't know, maybe like 6 months at this point. And as much as I love making candles and making room sprays and all those things that I do, to like make the home or the room or whatever smell great, I am just no longer interested. You know, I mean, I love it and I love the effect that it has on some of the people who purchase from me, but I'm not interested anymore. I felt like when I first started my candle company, we were in the pandemic, and I loved it. Like I was like, oh, this is great. Like it's the perfect creative outlet, especially because like we're in the middle of a pandemic and blah, 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 blah. However, I would say that like recently, I've found so many other ways to have like a creative outlet that like continuing on my candle company isn't as, what's the word I'm looking for? Like it isn't as enticing. Is that the word I'm looking for? Or like it doesn't, I don't know, like it doesn't like tickle my fancy anymore. Like it doesn't make me feel like this is what I have to do. I mean, like, I don't know. I think I'm just in a different stage in my life than what I was when I started the company. And so I don't know what's going to happen next, but that's a little tidbit. If you didn't know, I do own a small candle company. All right, you guys, so I have the mixer on a low setting. I'm currently mixing in my egg. And I need to do 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm mixing that in as well. 1, 2. Alright, so that is currently doing its thing. And then we're going to mix the dry ingredients soon. Alright, you guys, so for the sake of the fact that I have no daylight, the sun is clearly setting, I did go ahead and add all my dry ingredients off camera. And again, like I said, I will put my little recipe in the description box in case you guys want to follow it. I don't know how well it's going to come out, you guys, I'm being honest. But maybe it'll do something. Alright, so I did just put the dye in. Hopefully it dyes it nice and pretty. We're going to have to see, I don't know. Alright, you guys, so I got the color in. I'm mixing all my dry ingredients. Y'all, this color is looking super freaking cute. There are a few pieces that didn't get dyed just because where it was in a bowl, but look how adorable that is. And yes, I know it is crumbly, but I think it's going to be okay because it still has that, like, you know, that the ability to mush, to mix and mush. I don't know. If it comes out nasty, we'll see. But it's clumping together, which I think is a good thing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scoop my sugar cookie mix. Got it going. And it's in a ball, nice little cute little ball. feel like that's a really large ball. Let's do about half of that. Again, you guys, I'm more of the bake from a pack baker, not necessarily a bake from scratch kind of baker. So we're gonna hope and pray that these come out pretty decent. I'm currently rolling them in some sugar once I get them into a little ball, and I'm flattening it a little bit. Anyway, so you guys, so the next topic that I want to talk to you guys about is going to be my living conditions. And so, like I said, a lot of you guys are kind of like new to my channel, so you may not have seen, but last year, the end of last year, I decided to move into my own apartment. I previously lived at home, and I've lived on my own before, but I just didn't live in this state. I actually lived in Arizona all by myself before. And so, going home the first time was like really humbling because I was like used to like being by myself and all of that and not really having to like, share space with anyone else. And so like the first time going home was like very, very humbling. And so moving out was like so great for me. Like I was like, oh my gosh, yes, I have my own space. I don't have to share, you know, I don't have to wait to use the bathroom because no one else is in the house with me. It's just me. And so like I kind of had like that luxury for like the past almost year. And so it came to the point where my leasing office asked me, was I going to renew my lease or was I going to attempt to end it? And so they gave me like the new price, you guys, on what my apartment will be. And let's just say like they jacked it up, like the price of my apartment per month, almost $200. And to some people that may sound like, oh, like whatever, $200. But as a single person, like I'm not married, right? So it's just me. I pay all my own bills. I live by myself. I don't have a roommate. So as a single person who lives by themselves and pays all their own bills by themselves, the internet bill by herself, the car note, and all the different insurances and all those other things all by themselves, that additional $200 is a lot, you guys. And to be quite honest, that's more like, that additional $200 is like part of my food budget. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, do I want to stay by myself and, you know, have the luxury of being by myself, or do I not want to eat that month? You know what I'm saying? And so that was kind of like the cards that I was dealt with, like the rent going up so much in New Jersey. And I know that like the rent has gone up literally everywhere. Like it's not just here. It's not just New Jersey. It's not just my complex, but it's still just a lot when you're singular. And you don't necessarily have to stay by yourself. Like, thankfully, I do have an option to go back home or like move somewhere else. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not everyone has that option. So they kind of are just like forced to pay it. But I do have the option to like go back home. So I'm gonna be honest, you guys, like I said before, like going home the first time, like when I moved from Arizona back home, that was an experience. That was a learning curve. Like I definitely did not enjoy living at home. And although I like love my family, I so much, like I value my personal time and like my alone time so much that like it was kind of like a lot to be at home with like so many people like around. And so to like move back, I'm not moving back to my parents' house, but I'm moving back with like another family member. And so that, I don't know, I think this experience will be a little bit different, but it's still, you know, not where I thought I would be in life. So I'm kind of like dealing with like that mental battle. I mean, obviously I am turning 28 in a little over a week. And so for me, like one of my goals by this time is like, oh, like I would have been married, probably would have had at least one kid and, you know, like lived on my own and all the other stuff, like, or with my spouse. And so like to not be there in life like I thought I would be, it's kind of, I don't know, like it's not hurting me. It's not making me feel bad, but it's still kind of just like, wow, okay. I didn't think I would be here. I thought I would be here, and now I'm not. And so, like, just kind of like dealing with that dose of reality has been a lot for me. So, you know, if you're a praying person, someone who prays, you know, just send up a prayer for me. Because, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot when you are battling yourself with your own expectations on your life. That can be a lot. Like a really large mental battle. So, you know, I'm dealing with that right now as far as my living conditions. But the positives in it, me moving home, is I get to save so much money, and I will position myself a lot more to just go ahead and buy and kind of just be like locked into something like a monthly mortgage. So then that way, like things like increases like this isn't going to happen to me in the long run. So I do appreciate that aspect of like being able to move home and like save up. But then the cool thing about it is that like where my family lives is actually closer to where I currently work. And so my commute will be pretty much like non-existent. And so that is like a huge plus because y'all, like, who wants to be commuting all types of crazy? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I'm excited to move because I'm excited to save, and I'm excited to kind of just, you know, be in a different stage in my life. But, you know, I'm still kind of just battling my own expectations right now. So that's what's going on living-wise. These are the cookies, you guys. I don't want them to fall. If you guys can see them. Thumbnail. So these are the cookies, and I'm going to go ahead and pop those in, set the timer, and then I'm going to continue to chat with y'all. All right, you guys, so for the sake of time, meaning that I am racing against the, the sunlight right now, I'm going to go ahead and talk while the cookies are baking. I do have like my little timer on me. They have about 8 minutes to cook. So I'm sure I'm not going to talk for that whole time, but when I take them out, we're going to finish up this video and I'm going to tell y'all how they taste. They look like they might taste good, but I don't know. I'm a little bit nervous. We'll see how this works out. But anyway, you guys, so on to like the last topic that I wanted to cover in this video. I wanted to just talk to you guys about like some personal things, just to kind of like, you know, let you guys into my life just a little bit more. So as I mentioned before, I am turning 28 next week, October 1st. If you're a Libra, woo, Libra gang. So I turn 28 next week, and I have decided to throw myself a birthday party. Like, I don't know why. I don't know, because 28, let me back up. So my family, like, we always celebrate like the major birthdays, like 1st, 5th, the 10th, 13th, 16th, 18, 21, 25, and then like 30. And then after that, it's like every 10 years or whatever, right? Like that's kind of like the natural progression of Americans, I think. And so we don't typically like make like a big deal out of like those in-between birthdays, like more so just like cake and ice cream and dinner at the house, right? And so the fact that I'm having a birthday party is kind of like out of the ordinary for me. But for whatever reason, y'all, this year I just really had a feeling like I just wanted to throw myself a birthday party. And so I chose the super duper 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 duperest, it's not even a word, but the super cutest like theme, at least to me. And you guys will get to see that in the next video, like what I chose, where I'm going to host my party and all that other stuff. You guys are going to prep with me, meaning like get ready with me like for my grooming things, but also like prep me to like put the pieces together for the party. So stay tuned for that video, turn on your post notifications. But I'm saying that to say that I am currently in the process of like planning and like putting that party together. So that's a little bit different for me, to kind of have a birthday party, like at this stage of my life. I don't know. So anyway, I'm currently planning that. So that is something that has really been keeping me like motivated, and excited. If you guys don't know, I love parties and I love to decorate parties. And so I'm excited to kind of like get like my crafting, jeans out again. So I'm excited to get you guys like another crafting video soon about like that party. So that's really like keeping me going, but also like just being able to be around like friends and family all like in one area. I'm so excited about that too. So there's that. But you guys, I thought that I could not end this video without talking about my love life. I don't know. I just feel like when you do like a life update, you just kind of have to like include that in a sense. And so you guys, I know, again, some of you guys are very, very new to this channel, but I know a couple of months ago, I posted a get ready with me video, and I went out with my really good friend and we were searching for husbands. I wasn't actually, but just kind of like putting myself out there. I am not one of the type of people who say like the universe, but I'll say it for the sake of whatever. I was putting myself out there for the universe to catch me, you know what I'm saying? Like to be like, hey, she's making a move, you make a move kind of thing. And so I had no luck that night, and I definitely did not find anything close to a husband that night. But I did recently start dating one person consistently. And so that has been very exciting to just kind of like be back in the dating field. If you guys don't know, I have been single up until most recently. I have been single for 3 years. And so to like go from like singleness of 3 years to like now not being single anymore, it's definitely been an adjustment for me. Like certain things, I'm kind of like, wait, what? Huh? What do you mean? But then there's other things, like there's like beautiful moments in it. And so y'all, I'm dating. I have a boyfriend and I am just enjoying life. Like I'm not rushing anything. I'm just enjoying the process where I'm at in life. So that is all that I'm going to say on that, you guys. I am not going to get too much more into it. If things progress, he'll definitely make an appearance on the channel, but we're just going to let that rock until now. If y'all see him, then y'all know that things progressed. If y'all don't see him, then y'all know what happened. So other than that, you guys, I'll see you guys in a sec with the cookie reveal. If you guys like this video, please comment down below and let me know, like, if you like videos as such, like updates or like vlogs or like bake with me, things like that. If you like those types of videos, please make a comment down below and let me know. Please go ahead and like this video. And again, if you are just so happen to come across this video and you are not yet subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing to our channel. We have a lot going on here. And I'm excited that you guys are here. So hang on for that cookie reveal, you guys. Let's see how this works out. Y'all, look how these came out. They are, they are too cute, y'all. Like, oh my God, this is adorable. First off, I feel like this orange is more like a peachy orange, or maybe it's just the lighting, but they are too cute. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these off the plate, let them cool for a little bit, and then we're gonna do a taste test, and then we're gonna let y'all go. Let's see how these turn out. All right, you guys, so here is the reveal. Y'all, these are the cutest flipping cookies ever. Now to do a taste test, we're gonna see. Well, I thought I was a little bit concerned about the color on the bottom just because they were baked, but it didn't get too dark or too brown. Okay, let's taste it and see. Y'all, it is something about a soft sugar cookie that just makes everything better in life. Oh my God. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave this recipe down below for you guys. But yet again, if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and peace.